Hey beauties! In this video, I'm going to walk you through a quick and easy way to apply your powder blush with the MAC 187 Duo Fiber Stippling Brush. First, take your chosen powder blush and swirl just the tips of the white fibers through the powder. This should give your brush an even coat of color to work onto your cheek, but make sure you tap off that excess. You don't want it to streak. You'll want to apply the powdered blush by dotting it onto the apple of your cheek. This motion is called stippling and is what gives this brush its name. To find the apple of your cheek, you can also smile. This brings the roundest part of your cheek out. That is where you want to apply the blush to give it a natural glow. Then, tap the brush further up along your cheeks, reaching towards the temple, and using just the tips of the brush, you gently buff in the color in circular motions. It diffuses the powder blush, distributing the color evenly and helping it blend seamlessly into your skin. The MAC 187 brush is great for blushes that are darkly pigmented because it helps to apply a sheer wash of the color. The color is completely buildable with this brush. Just simply repeat the steps over your first layer and voila! Perfectly blushing cheeks. It's better to start off with a sheer color payoff rather than layering it on heavily all at once. After all, it's much easier to add more color than it is to subtract it. And the more you blend the blush in circular motions, the more of an airbrushed and natural finish you'll get. Here's a tip. Apply a tiny bit of the blush to the tip of your nose to give yourself a slight glow. When you blush naturally, the tip of your nose deepens in color just as your cheeks do. When tanning in the sunlight, your nose is one of the first parts of your face to burn. Lightly feathering the blush to the tip of your nose gives you a healthy, girly glow that makes it appear as if you've spent some time in the sun. You'll notice that I'm going back to deepen the color. What did I tell you? It's much easier to go back later and apply the color as you see fit. I take extra care to blend out the edges of the blush in order to diffuse the color, concentrating the most amount of product in the apples of my cheeks. Don't be afraid to tilt your face as you apply the color, just to make sure you have the right amount of color on. And that's it! Perfect blush!